I think I'm just going to let the ambient noise speak for itself. We have a little bit of a rain shower going on and the wind blowing. But we'll run an update anyways. I like the way this side came out. I just finished this today. In between rain showers. We're trying a tomato plant on this side, and I replanted an ivy plant that had been here before. I just needed to get it out of the way to do everything I did here. And now that side is done. So, got work to do in the back. Quick picture of the garden. Tomato plants seem to be doing well enough. The pepper plants down here, the ones inside the cage, seem to be growing a little bit faster than the one that's outside the cage. Not sure why that is. They're pretty much the same plants from the same place on the same day. Take a look at the ones on the deck. This one was indoors. I brought it out yesterday. Just getting really tall inside that pot inside, so I figured I'd give it a bigger pot outside and give it a little bit more breathing room, and we'll see how it does. This cool wet weather is probably not going to help it grow too much, but maybe it'll help it develop its roots. Well, I tried dressing up this one this afternoon. I got a little bit of kind of a mulch powder. I sifted out of that mulch in the front. I cut a circle around it and put in that powder from the front. I wouldn't bother decorating back here in the yard, but it's spare material I had from the front. And I also spread a little grass seed out. This is so in shadow around here. It'll be interesting to see if I can get it to fill in. You can tell even if I point down here, this is what it's like to try to grow grass back here. These little bushes still seem to be okay on the ends, but they look thinner and thinner all the time. Another piece of ivy. I don't know if that's going to do well or not. I suspect not, but it seems to be hanging in. It's one I dug out from that side too. The hosta over here seems to be thriving. You may notice the peony is gone. Basically it got chopped off. Probably one of the chipmunks thought it was something tasty and it turned out it wasn't, and that was the end of that. Well, here I am chatting through all this when I said I'd just let the ambient sound do it. Oh well. Got some mulch from the front. I'm trying to keep dry so I can sift it out. We still have more to do, obviously, in the front here. This hasn't been touched in the last week. But I did work. I dug the mulch out of this part, cleaned it up, sifted out that extra debris there that I took out back, put some of it back, and I'll supplement it with new. But we'll do that on a dry day. And that's all for this week.